If you're over 40 and still eating all day long, breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, there's a good chance that's the reason you can't lose fat, can't stay focused, and feel tired all the time. I didn't realize that until I hit 40 myself. I was eating mostly clean, training hard, doing paleo, keto, calorie tracking, and still gaining fat around my waist. Switching to OMAD, one meal a day, finally changed everything. I'm going to share the 5 lessons I wish I knew sooner because these are the things that helped me burn fat again, get lean, and honestly feel better at 43 than I did at 37. If you're new here, I'm Ryan, former college professor and certified strength and conditioning specialist, and I help people over 40 get lean through diet, fasting, and detox. And before I dive in, if you're doing OMAD or giving it a try for the first time, I built a free community called FL40. Check it out after this video, links in the description. All right, let's get right into it. Lesson 1, it was never what I ate, it was how often. This was the biggest breakthrough I had, and I wish I understood it sooner. For years, I thought I had a food problem, not enough protein, wrong macros, too many carbs. But the real issue, I was spiking insulin all day long. And once you hit 40, your insulin sensitivity starts to drop. So every time you eat, even clean foods, your body becomes more likely to store fat instead of burn it. I didn't understand this at first, and I used to think, I'm eating clean, why am I still gaining fat? Because I was eating 4 to 6 times a day, my body never had a chance to switch into fat burning mode. And when I switched to OMAD, I finally gave my body time to lower insulin, burn stored fat, clean up inflammation, repair my gut, and honestly, it was a mental reset as well. It was like my metabolism woke up again. Within 2 weeks, I felt different, lighter, clearer, less inflamed, even before the fat loss kicked in. Lesson 2, hunger isn't an emergency. This one changed my entire relationship with food. Before OMAD, hunger meant something was wrong. I'd get a hunger signal and immediately feel like I needed to fix it. I had to eat something. But now I know hunger is actually your body turning on fat burning mode. Once I stopped treating hunger like an emergency, things started to change fast. My brain got clearer, cravings disappeared, my energy stayed stable, anxiety dropped, and for the first time since my 20s, I felt in control of my appetite. And here's something nobody tells you. Hunger usually comes in waves. If you ride the wave for 10 to 15 minutes, it typically goes away. You can walk, do something active, or keep yourself busy, and you can get past that hunger signal. Lesson 3, your one meal needs to be simple. This one took me a while to understand, and in your 20s, you can out-train a bad diet if you're extremely active. I did it for years. But once you're 40 plus, that strategy stops working. When I simplified my OMAD meal, everything got easier and more effective. My core OMAD meal looks something like this: steak, ground beef, eggs, ghee or tallow, sometimes avocado or blueberries, sometimes garlic, onion, or lemon, raw honey if I need some carbs, and occasionally sauerkraut, yogurt, or raw cheese. It's simple, nutrient dense, easy to digest, and there's no blood sugar roller coaster. And here's something important to remember: diet is not a religion. You don't need to be team carnivore or team vegan or even team OMAD. There are days I eat carnivore, days I add carbs, even veggies, days I do 2MAD because training is heavy or I just need more calories. The reason this lifestyle works long term is because it's flexible, not because it's strict. Lesson 4, your secret weapon is movement, not workouts. This surprises people every time. My workouts are only about 10% of my fat loss. Do I lift heavy? Yes. And everyone over 40 should strength train. Muscle is like your insurance policy. I also train jiu-jitsu, run, mountain bike, but none of that was the thing that made the fat come off. The real difference came from moving more throughout the day, not working out harder in one session. I call these movement snacks, and they changed everything. 10 push-ups, 20 squats, a 5-minute walk, 10 pull-ups, stretching, maybe even some burpees or mountain climbers if you really want to go crazy, and walking after meals. Humans were meant to move, not sit all day and then do one workout. Just increasing your daily movement keeps insulin lower, blood sugar steady, fat burning higher, stress hormones lower, and best of all, you can even do it in your office or at home. Lesson 5 is stop eating after 7 p.m. If OMAD feels too hard right now, just follow this one rule: stop eating after 7 p.m. Here's why. Your body is extremely insulin resistant at night. The exact same meal eaten at 9 p.m. will spike your blood sugar way higher than if you ate it at 3 p.m. As the sun goes down, melatonin rises and the pancreas downregulates insulin. Your body simply isn't designed to handle late night food. When I cut night eating, my sleep improved, cortisol dropped, my gut healed, cravings disappeared, and fat loss started to accelerate. For a lot of people I coach, this one habit fixes 80% of their problems, even without OMAD. And here's one final breakthrough and aha moment for you. You're one meal away from being back on track. This changed my consistency forever. If you think about it, you're only one bad meal away from being back on your diet. Not one day, not 1 week, one meal. Once I adopted that mindset, everything became easier. A bad meal doesn't mean failure. A holiday isn't a setback. A stressful day isn't the end of your progress. Consistency, not perfection, is what makes OMAD work long term. If you're over 40 and feel stuck, bloated, tired, or inflamed, OMAD might finally get your body responding again. Eat simple, 1 or 2 meals, move more, stop eating late, and start taking your health seriously. And if you want more support and accountability, join FL40. It's free. And I'm in there every day answering questions and helping people stay consistent. Sometimes that extra support is exactly what you need. If this video helped you at all, hit that like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next one.